Hello and welcome to my video review and introduction to my website for Rome 2 Total War. Rome 2 Total War is highly acclaimed and the newest installment of the Total War franchise, which was created by Creative Assembly, which are a British company. Now, the great thing about Total War is that it combines the features or the aspect of economics and expansion of your empire, such as games like Civilization. It's also turn-based, similar to Civilization. However, it also has combat similar to that of StarCraft, however different, because you do not recruit your individual units as you would in StarCraft. Instead, when you recruit a unit, I'll show you here, you get a unit which has 120 men inside of it. Now again, with it being turn-based, as I already mentioned, you cannot get these units until the next turn, as it shows there it takes one turn. All units take a single turn to build. Now, the graphics in this game compared to the previous games are incredible. It's got a level of brightness to it. Looking at the map, also the map is much bigger than any other game that's had. It has much more minor factions as well as major factions. In the just to the bottom right of our empire, we can see Athens, which is its own individual little city-state, instead of being a part of a Greek empire. There is Epirus, which owns the city of Apollonia. And just to the south, which we cannot properly look at their armies, but we can see the city, is the city of Sparta. Now, the various aspects of the campaign map are champions, or one of the aspects of champions. Now, the point of a there are various champions. There's a spy, the dignitary, and the warlord. The spy's job is to go around the map, look at people's units, look inside their cities. You can do various things to people's cities, such incite unrest, poison their wells, which will affect their units, and so on. You can also, however, put them in with your own units to military intelligence. Now, the champion, when placed in with your own unit, will train them faster. They will get more XP for fighting. If we take a look at the building management here, you can see you can expand the city. If we expand Neapolis there, you can see how it is slightly grown. There you go, the new building's been raised. You can build something on there. Now I will show you the end turn phase. Almost forgot about technologies. There are various technologies, ones that give you new buildings to recruit new units, which give you boosts for our current units, which that's all based around the military tree, and then the civil tree, which is all around construction, economy, and philosophy. Said that backwards. But yes, these give you bonuses such as wealth to your regions and so on. End turn. The end turn did once take quite a while because of the number of, there's over 100 factions involved in this game. Every time you play it, a different faction can rise into an empire and win the game. Just because a faction is a minor faction that you can't play doesn't mean it's going to be wiped out. However, that is most likely. Now, with our new units, now we're currently at war. Looking at the diplomacy screen, we're currently at war with the Etruscan League. All the red areas in the map are people I'm at war with, or people who don't like me. However, I'm currently at war. On the bottom left it says I'm at war with the Etruscan League. Now I'll go and attack their city. Now every city, not only compared to the units that it has inside it, but it has a garrison. They have mobs, levy slingers, and Italian spearmen. I'll attack this now. Each battle is given a name. For example, this battle is the Battle of Lafri for when it saves in your campaigns folder in the history when you're looking at your statistics. And each army also has its own name. As you can see, my current army is the Legio, First Legion of Italica. The Etruscan League's army is the Arrows of Aretimi. I imagine that the Arrows of Aretimi, the Aretimi himself is a god. Many of the armies in this game are named after gods. Now, often the deployment, you're only allowed 20 units within a stack. The stacks that you have are also slightly limited. Now, as you can see, the weather is currently raining. I can wait for that, see it pass. I'm allowed to do that 3 times, so I'll do that once. It's currently dry, however very, very, very bright. So we'll start the deployment. Now this is where you can see the difference between games like StarCraft and this. We can make our own formations, which we'll do now. We'll part a general. Each general has the blue circle around it. That's their zone of effect, so they can affect your unit's morale. We'll put these archers here and leave them in the back. We can group our units and have them run forward as to attack. Now I'm moving all my men forward. You currently cannot see the enemy's units because this game relies on line of sight. Because we're currently on a hill and there are various buildings in the way. See, now they're just coming into view because we've just got them in our line of sight. And now my legion's now marching forward, ready to attack. When you have your units grouped, the little key lock, padlock on the thing means that they are locked in the formation that they are currently in. So if I attack, you see those lines, means that each unit will attack down the line that they have. Often each unit has skills such as formation attack. Now, when playing as Rome, having formation attack checked is a bad idea because the units will slowly surround one another. And when you make a unit stick in formation attack, it means it can't attack properly. Instead, they're stuck in formation. We attack here. Use our various skills here. Now, whenever you see a unit's banner flash white, that means they're currently close to breaking. And when a unit breaks, they will rout. That means you can no longer bring them back. Attack. Now their general has just used a skill which has demoralised most of my men. You see there? Now that unit is that current archer unit, which shouldn't be in the front, is about to break because it's been faced with my men and it has broken. Now currently like this is essentially the game as it is played. The combat, although it seems clumped at the moment because we're in a city, does get incredibly more strategic and complex, sometimes requiring at high levels of play a person to sit down and consider strategies or come up with strategies on the fly. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial.